Hey people, Ninja here, 3v3, Angstrom Heights, blue team. Slaaneshi Cacophony is a Lord Commissar. Strong offense and support fighting in melee begins with a refractor shield. I believe this is one of the Cadian elite schemes that they added recently. Alongside, no idea how to pass or say this name, Ka7TaBblu maybe? With a Warboss, a melee hero, walking through objects, very strong offense, disruption and support. Freebooters DLC here. They're going to try and cap the VP under fire from scouts. Rounding off this team, Weezy is a brother captain, a durable hero walking through objects that cannot be suppressed with powerful support and disruption. Red team, Ebychi, I'm pretty sure that's a C, although the E's can look very similar with this font. Pretty sure that's a C. Ebychi InDVD with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair alongside. Looks like Apothecary is going to fall over. Lord Lota, Apothecary does indeed fall when he is running around. He's a support hero that can fight in melee by default. Begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Twitching on the ground though, not much help to anyone. Rounding off the team, Big Mathis with a Force Commander. Very strong offense, fighting in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support. Getting knocked around. Is right back up again, has to run. Heretics Doom Blast and leave probably, yep. And they're probably fine. Shooter boys aren't paying attention. Warboss is down. Here comes the Plague Champion. Not sure what they were up to, capping the power I guess. Don't think the brother captain's going to get away with this revive. Damage of a time bolt gun, yeah, gets him down. Oh, Warboss kills the crap out of that Marine. That's the Marines gone for Big Mathis. Damn it, they say, not sure what the issue was there, just kept them in too long or couldn't retreat them or something. Warboss very cheekily trying to get a revive back on the brother captain. That's going to level them. Brother captain already level 2 because of those revives. And Warboss is not leaving. Brother captain's coming back in to try and get on the Plague Champion, I guess. Strike Squad doing a lot of work in melee, but they drop a model. Double CSM here for Ebychi. Warboss does indeed eventually run. There's We Are the Hammer popped on the brother captain. Starting ability, an AoE buff for more speed and damage resist, although the brother captain himself does not get the damage, the speed buff, unless he's got his fancier sword. Southwest, meanwhile, Big Mathis came down almost level 3 to Force Commander because of the revive on the Apothecary. Apothecary throws a heal on attacks. Shield up for the Lord Commissar, but the heal means they're not going to get a model off him. And they should be able to push them off and get on the power here, unless... Looks like the Orc is moving down. You see the two called out by Slaaneshi Cacophony there. And we got Ka7TaBblu on the field. Don't get bandanas when they have this Cadian elite scheme here. Need to look at their decorator. Ka7TaBblu have the detector eye and the AoE for their shotguns. The circle around that bullet you see. So maybe they can defend the power just fine. Sentinel gets the ground bound. Getting a lot of repairs as well. Shooters just standing out of cover. Triple shooters by the way for Ka7TaBblu. Oh, good special on the Orks, the sluggers, and they go down. Yep, sluggers white. Was that actually a battle cry? I don't think that was a battle cry. That was just a special attack from the Force one, who then goes down. Frantic opening here. Apothecary was customized Stormbolter. Slaaneshi goes straight after them and takes them out. All three blue heroes here. A triple against Mathis and Lord Lota. Both of them drop. We might see Laraman's blessing to get them back on the field. So Ebychi's all alone. Oh, just wiped out some Inquisitorial Stormtroopers there, I think, with Black Grenade throw, and I'm sure some damage over time Plague Bolter action as well. I call it the Plague Bolter. I don't know if it's actually called that in the files or whatever. But Plague Bolter sounds good. Eternal War for both of those CSM up there, and they should get a cap on this VP. These guys going for the contested power, which has been noded. So it's going to take them a while to shoot it down. Here comes some Orks. Nice targets for a Black Grenade throw, but look at the damage when the Plague Champion gets out of cover. Just wrecked by the triple shooters. Big shooters on all of them as well for more Daka and more range. Double Kraken Bolts on the Sentinel is a big deal. The Kraken Bolts gives them 20% damage versus heavy infantry. Down go those guardsmen. eat a grenade trying to decap there. Slaaneshi just taking his eyes off him for a second. Getting repairs on the Sentinel, I think. Ka7TaBblu's improvised explosives here. Where are the Ka7TaBblu? So they're back at base. They spotted it because of the scouts and shoot it down though. Back towards the mid. Warboss. Not sure what he's up to. Plague Champion did go down. We have Assault Squad. And we have, I think you just saw the energy burst on the Assault Squad there. Took their energy away from the Strike Squad because they have their Tomes of Titan now. Trying to face tank Devastators didn't quite work out. Did a lot better than I thought. Interceptors in play here for Weezy. And we might see double interceptors actually. Oh, they just got some... Oh, that must have been Sanctify. Right? From the global bar, was it? From Weezy? Because those Strike Squad are in retreat. There's no way they could use their Purification to give them energy back. I think that was Sanctify. They must have had a big chunk of red then, I guess, yeah. All of the Ordo Malleus heroes have that global. Spend some red to give it energy to a unit. Warboss goes down. Tried to be fancy, get a stomp and then run. Should have just run. Oh, looks like he's got the bang bang hammer going. And that looks like a boss pole as well. So he's kitted out, ready to roll. It is indeed double interceptors for Weezy. This should be fun. Can you say Thunderhammer? Force Commander going to get level 4, reviving this Plague Champion, I think. Yeah, look at him go. No war gear yet. But we might see that Thunderhammer to fight the double interceptors. Once they realise there's 2 interceptors anyway. They might not quite gather that yet. Seeing one at a time kind of thing. Slaaneshi with huge pressure on this Western contested natural power for the red team. Grenade. Purification vials trying to purify these guardsmen. They don't like it, it turns out. Here comes a Strike Squad just strolling through it though. And Ka7TaBblu's, of course, with their power melee damage. And tricks to use, such as explosives as we saw, shotguns, grenade launchers, smoke grenades. They've got a whole bunch of stuff to use. I think they're putting down an improvised explosive here. Where is it going to appear? Nope, they didn't. They probably don't have the energy to put one down. Towards the northeast, lots of Daka being flanked though by CSM. They could go for some melee here, these guys. They'll rip through shooters in melee, especially with the Eternal War upgrade. Warboss being frustrated by Devastators, but it's back to their feet and they have spiky armor up. Did Slaaneshi get that revive? No, I don't think so. Maybe they just rebought. Slaaneshi does have the power sword up on the Lord Commissar. Brother Captain is in a relatively easily revivable area, I think. If the Strike Squad and stuff can stay here and support. Plague Champion getting messed up. What does throw the Blight Grenade, doing some decent work. And they, I think, are going to get away. Yep, Plague Champion makes it out. Those guys were all infected for a second there. Looks like Big Mathis going towards the mid, so it might be tough to get this Brother Captain going again for Ka7TaBblu. Back towards the southwest, still pressuring it as power. It doesn't even have a node right now. Not sure what those scouts are up to. They have shotguns, but were caught up in melee there. They're having a big trouble getting rid of Slaaneshi. Taking down the node again. Back towards the mid. It's red for now. Warboss buffing those interceptors and Strike Squad with his boss pole there. And does get the revive. And they might get level 3 off that. I think so. Grey Knight Dreadnought on the way for Weezy. Yeah, they did get level 3. Awesome to see. Starts off with the Heavy Flamer. But you can give it a twin-linked Heavy Bolter and Flamer option, which I think is pretty cool. And didn't they remove the Maelstrom? I wonder if did they remove it from all the loadouts or just some of the loadouts? I can't remember. Something about the Maelstrom was removed or changed or something. Drop pod delivering some more tactical marines for Big Mathis. Got a big infantry army here. Gets them off the VP. And look at this, they've stolen. Red team, blue team's natural has the red team with some aspiring champion heretics from Ebychi. Here comes a weird boy. Really good shot on his blobbed up CSM. Can they get another one? They can. Only hit one of them. And there's the zap. That's going to jump between enemy units now. Well, any unit that's nearby, actually. And it's getting some work done. There's like 50 damage every time it jumps, I think. Plague Champion just ran up to them to get it. Have a Plague Fist now in Tier 2. More Guardsmen on the way for Slaaneshi. They have a Chimera. We got more Inquisitorial Stormtroopers for Weezy, so they can help repair and maintain the Dreadnought. They've gone for Plasma Cannon, which does give it... Oh, that's right. They get Plasma Cannon and Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I was thinking of. Plague Champion hits Pestilent Strike, which is actually helping the Warboss a lot here. There's the Plasma Cannon. Did alright. Kill the Scout. It's a bad time to use the Pestilent Strike, I think, there from Ebychi. We've got some Chosen Plague Marines on the field, though. That's cool. I can't remember if the default Grey Knight Dreadnought has a Flamer and a melee weapon, or Flamer and heavy bolters. I think it's Flamer and melee weapon. I'm pretty sure it is. Back to the southwest. Lots of dead guardsmen. Oh, Catachan's wiped out. Are they in there? From the Purification Vial. I've seen some Catachans here. Maybe it was some nasty vial from the Apothecary. Apparently they can't see each other here. And can't shoot. Back to the northeast. 284 to 320. Assault Squad flee. It's a whirlwind on the way for Lord Lota. Do we see... No war gear, actually, for the Force Commander. Use your choppers on the Strike Squad. There's those Chosen Plague Marines. They seem to be... Oh, they're going after the Shooter Boys. They should be on these Strike Squads, surely. Or on the Interceptors. We have double CSM with Aspiring Champions. But their Slaughter ability might be on cooldown still. It starts on cooldown. Here come the Chosen Plague Marines. Passively damage nearby enemies. Power melee weapons with damage over time. And Nurgle's Rot to create some zombies when stuff dies. They haven't popped Nurgle's Rot yet, though. There's the Slaughter on the CSM. I think it removes the cooldown of their ranged weapons or something. Basically, way more DPS. They can also draw melee weapons, which is fun. Chosen Plague Marines, 500 hit points per model out the gate at level 1. Plague Champion kills the Warboss. Level 3, going for Armor of Pestilence, which was very cruelly nerfed. Might go and punch the Dreadnought here. Mark of Tzeentch is on the way for both of the CSM. It's a lot of DPS. Back towards the southwest. Slaaneshi, oh, just killed some Marines, I think. Is that a full squad of Marines that died? Maybe that was a while ago, and they just happened to all be laying next to each other. Apothecary is down, though, over there. Level 4, Lord Commissar now has Carapace to make his Inspire Courage better for him. Bunch of health and health regen as well. And a Primaris Psycho, cool. Got a Diviner's Foresight. Oh, this allows him to spend health to power his abilities rather than energy, which is fun. Very vulnerable though. Only 550 hit points. That won't last long in a 3v3 if he gets caught out. Chimera needs repairs, level 2. Here's Veil of Time on the Devastators with las cannons, so they don't need to set up. No vehicles to shoot at though with the Dreadnought on around. And Warboss has a Knob Squad up. Weezy's brother Captain going to get a revive here. No war gear on that guy. Didn't quite hit level 4, but it's kicking off in the mid. Warp Vomit sets it off. Weird Boy is persuaded to leave though. Got plasma attacks in there, I see. Mark of Tzeentch CSM getting some good shots going. Chosen Plague Marines might be able to get a little bit of a flank here and finish off. While he finished off the Interceptors with their passive damage, I think. That's where Cannon does a decent job there, keeping those guys at bay. But here comes a Knob Squad popping their frenzy. Getting stuck into some Marines. Getting their hammers before the Knob Leader. I always think you should get the hammers last. They are having to run. I think they'll be fine though. Yeah, they'll be fine. Chosen Plague Marines dropping a model. They do explode on death, which heals themselves and damages enemies and knocks them down. It's a massive pain in the arse to try and fight the Chosen Plague Marines. Tier 3 for Weezy. Where's that Psyker? He's back at base right now. Inspire Courage on the level 4 Plasma Guardsmen here, doubling their damage. And of course giving those buffs to the Lord Commissar as well. 15% damage and great suppression. Taking a central position though, the red team. And they have decent mid-map authority because of the Whirlwind doing some work when everything gets close. Force Commander with a Sacred Standard up. Shooter Boys getting wrecked. It might be worth just dropping the Shooter Boys now. They don't have Nob Leaders and they're eating up upkeep and population at the moment. 210 to 248. Whirlwind with some disruption. Interceptors trying to intercept stuff, I guess. Are you going to teleport? They're not going to teleport. Took one look at the Chosen Plague Marines and all the Marcos each fellas and fought again. And there's an assault squad jumping in. The assault squad can get those good jumps. Double CSM can deliver so much damage. Here's the Nob squad though. They don't have a Nob leader yet, but they're still incredibly scary. Popping their frenzy, giving them 75% damage resist and suppression immunity. There's a Noxious Cloud nicely placed in there by Ebychi. Slaaneshi has to get inside the Chimera to avoid all that damage. You can move the cloud, but it wasn't moved. Primaris Psycho throwing those shots in. There's that ethereal wave, which didn't seem to actually hit those Marines there, which is weird. He did get his basic attack nerfed in 2981, and then you have to like purchase war gear to get it back up, which I think they have. Oh, there it is, lightning up, DPS up. Rocket run from Slaaneshi, ouch. Big ouch. Lord Lota lost something there. Look at all the dead Marines. Oh, did they have Stone Guard veterans or something? Might have been. This is Stripped Soul, slowing down the Force Commander there from the Primaris Psyker. And the nice thing about Diviner's Foresight is, when you run out of energy, you can switch it on so that Stripped Soul drains your health instead and keeps the unit slowed down. Chosen Plague Marines level 2. Interceptors getting stuck into some Plague Marines here. Not the Chosen fellas, these guys have a missile launcher. That Snurgle's Rot there, he just sort of popped up on those interceptors, but they couldn't get a zombie out of them. Blue team keeping up the offensive. Can the Whirlwind hit them from there? Yes it can, it can try to. And the Assault Squad jumping in as well. Primaris Psyche gets away. But there's that Nob squad again. Level 2 now, and they still don't have their Nob leader. Grey Knight Dreadnought's almost level 3. It's a good merciless strike from Mathis. Weird Boy gets popped as well. Look at all these Marines over here. That is nuke bait. Land Raider Crusaders up for Weezy. Hurricane Bolters, Multi-Melter on top, and a Twin Link to Salt Cannon. It's taking las cannon shots though. We got missile launch attacks and a Plague Marine as well. Or Plague Marines, I should say. Is this thing screwed already? I think it's going to go down here. Put itself into a really bad spot. I mean, look how long it took to take down with a las cannon, Plague Marine, missile launcher, everything. Still took a while, but it does fall. That was a big misplay from Weezy. Big misplay. Tons of resources went into that thing and they got very little out of it. They still have tons of resources though. In fact, we could see some Paladins drop in soon. Paladins are unique to the Grey Knight Brother Captain. Who has mid? Red team are taking mid right now. Lehman Russ up for Slaaneshi. Goes for Executioner. To fight all these Marines, I guess. It's a rapid firing plasma cannon type thing. Very fun. Almost level 3 on a Grey Knight Dreadnought. Wonder how much damage that plasma cannon is doing at level 3. DPS number there looked very, very small. Got to remember that this is an AoE weapon and it delivers all that damage in one big shot. Very misleading DPS numbers can be. Got a drop pod. Yeah, it's just Terminators for Lord Lota. I thought that was maybe Paladins being dropped in, but looks like Weezy is going for another Land Raider Crusader. Chosen Plague Marines at almost level 3. Getting stuck in, they just pop their Noble's Rot. Can they get some zombies out of these guys? They can. Got an Interceptor zombie. And another. And another. Weezy's down to just 2 units now. Those Interceptors whacked in there. Lehman Russ needs some repairs. Gets the repairs. Here comes the Nob squad again. Still don't have their Nob leader. Warboss is level 4. 2-to-1 cap for the blue team. But I feel like red team has the armies right now. Something's on their VP though. In the north of the map. Very quickly have a look who it is. It's some shooter boys. Double cap for blue. Might get a triple here. I think they are. Warboss just smacking through Marines. Level 5, almost level 6. Nob squad were sent packing with 2 units. There's a triple for blue. Red will get the mid back and they'll get their natural back. In fact, did they wipe those shooter boys? Pretty sure they just got wiped out. They might have let them get wiped out though. Please cap, says Big Mathis. It is indeed being capped. They got full power up here as well, the red team. Lehman Russ has done a lot of work. Been used quite well so far, but that's a las cannon shot, and here comes a melter bomb. Wait, what knocked him over? Oh, the plasma cannon knocked him over. There's the second Land Raider Crusader. Can they get that one down? Cyclone Missile Launcher does some good work there. Lots of repairs for the Lehman Russ. Smite is thrown in. Las cannon's getting shots. Supported by Veil of Time, most likely. Down goes Lehman Russ. Maybe the Dreadnought should have been targeting the Devastators like it is now. Might have been for the Emperor on them or something as well. Force Corner's got a Thunderhammer level 7 and Artificer. Looks like the Land Raider Crusader is indeed going to go down again. Did not last long again. Got some Chaos Terminators now. Stop throwing Land Raiders away, yep. 2 of them have not done a whole lot. They've got tons of resources again. Almost capped out on their red, actually. Surely they're going to get some Paladins in or something. I mean, with double Mark of Zinc CSM at level 3, these Paladins are going to take a lot of damage from stuff. 173 to 28 on the VPs, 2-to-1 for blue. But red team in the ascendancy here. Can they keep their VP locked down though? Noxious Cloud was used to get rid of those tank busters. Something's being called in on the mid. It is indeed Paladins. Unique, as I said to the brother captain, heavy melee demon hammers. And some cool abilities as well. They can get Holy Ground to slow down enemies and speed up allies, which is pretty amazing in a team game. But they're taking a bunch of damage here. A bunch of damage. That's my doorbell going. Damn it. There comes an orbital. I'm going to need to go and answer that, I'm afraid. Be back in a sec, guys. Doorbell answered. Sorry for the cut, guys. In the middle of a nuke as well. The nuke didn't do a whole lot. I'm not actually sure. It was probably Weezy, right? I think it was. I mean, it made some stuff retreat over there. But red team are on the mid. Big Mathis capping. Here's a battle wagon now for Ka7TaBblu. Weezy's down to a single unit. 2-1 for blue team. There's the 1-1. I don't know if the blue team can do this. They've only got 6 VPs to get down, but Weezy has no army whatsoever. And there's some assault terminators from Big Mathis as well. Got some Cacophony with plasma guns. Execution Lehman Russ as well. A new one. Assault terminators are on it though. It might not last super long. Lightning Claw, Chaos Terminators having a go even. They can't save it, I don't think. Assault Terminators get it down. They're going to meet a bunch of... Did they use their teleport? No. I thought maybe they used their teleport to get onto the tank. Double cap now for red. And I think blue team are done for. They have a Nob Squad, they have a Battle Wagon, they have Cacophony. Battle Wagon's almost down though. But I think Weezy just lost too much stuff. Their Paladins even went down on the VP there. 128-6. Triple cap now for red, and they should be able to see this out. Nob Squad dealt with over there. Big zap gun shot did some work. Did some work. Assault Terminators could probably go teleport after it and kill it, but they're playing it safe for now. Can they? Well, first of all, can they get their natural VP back? And can they get anything over here? There's Chosen Plague Marines there. What a throw, says Slaaneshi. Yeah, it had a decent position. Weezy just kind of lost the plot when it came to those Land Raiders. 68-6. Oh, maybe Weezy was distracted by their children, maybe. Looking at the chat there. Cacophony using their fast capping to try and grab this VP back. Scouts making it tough, but they do eventually get it. It's going to be a 2-1. Can they mount one more assault on the mid? There's Inspire Courage for double damage. Pestilent Strike is popped by the Plague Champion. He's got the Icon of Nurgle up. It's a great place to be with the Icon of Nurgle. Look at all that stuff. Orbital thrown in. Just hitting everything indiscriminately. Look at this finish here. Nobs are in there. Assault Squad is in there. Assault Squad took too long to start retreating. I think they took full damage off that beam. Laskin's getting shots on the Battle Waggers. Another Lehman Russ. And the looted tank. I don't think the Battle Wagger's going to last very long. Those missile launch attacks here. And Plague Marines. 2-1 still. 15-6. Lightning Claw, Terminators, Chaos fellas just ripping through some guardsmen there. Poor little fellas. Got some Grey Knight Terminators now. I mean, Weezy's tried it all. They did steal that northeastern power as well. It's helping them rebound a bit here. But look at the difference in the armies. There's no way, surely there's no way blue team can do this. They got a decap over here. But that's all they're going to get over there, I think. Yeah, Weezy has literally nothing. And Ka7TaBblu just tank busters. Red team are going to cap and they're going to take it. And it was a GG. Yeah, so Slaaneshi not happy with the Land Raider usage. I mean, red team were pretty strong anyway. They might have been able to just get after the Land Raider, but I don't think they should have got the second one. I think once the first Land Raider went down, just get Paladins up. Get Paladins up and try and get your interceptors onto the Mark of Zinc CSM, for example. Shut down their ranged weapons. Slaaneshi had that awesome tank up at that point. There were knobs on the field. They had a real chance, but it was a big throw. Red team victorious. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.